Hello, all you Fraggle Rockians. I'm coming to you from our bedroom because I got banished to the bedroom today. So I got a bouncy bed, and my whole configuration's all weird, so sorry about that. Whatever. Week 5 is gone, Week 6 is coming up. Week 5 we had a lot of close matchups, and then we had a lot of blowouts. First of all, before I go into all of it, let's congratulate the winners. Fraggle Wembley, we have Dershfall, Get Some, Sucks over Gabo, and GE Packer Killers. All but one I chose, and all but one I chose. Yes. First off, let me go into the trophies. Trophies this week. Bitch Slapper goes to GE Packer Killers, putting a fucking whooping on that damn Serb. League Doormat was that damn Serb. It was actually really funny. Teddy Ballgame and that damn Serb were so far out of their matchups they weren't going to win it. But they both had someone in the Monday night game, and the one who scored more wouldn't have been Doormat. So they were really fighting just not to be the Doormat of the week. And because Ballgame listened to me and went with Favre instead of Sam Bradford, he stayed out of the basement of the league this week. I can't work miracles, so I can't make him win a week, but I can keep him out of the basement maybe once in a while. Upset special goes to, you guessed it, the one who knocked off Mr. Undefeated Gabo, goes to Sucks. She won 137 to 129. Really great matchup. I mean, I honestly turned off mine. I was watching their points go up and down that whole time. It was, for someone who enjoys fantasy as much as I do, and most of you, it was actually a really exciting matchup. For, what was it? What's next? The ultimate score. The ultimate score was, what was the ultimate score? Yeah, that's Sucks. I guess it took the ultimate score to take out Hugo. He didn't want to lose without a fight. But Sucks gets her second trophy. And then Fantasy Hero for the highest scoring player this week goes to Dershfall. It goes to Matt Forte, 32 points for the Bears. I said he was going to have a monster week. ESPN said, 4 or 5 or 6, 7 points. I said he was going to have a monster week, 32. That's ESPN 0. Brett, 142 to 0. They might have 1 or 2. But yeah, anyhow, I think I'm leading that race. I don't know. It is close. Anyhow, matchup of the week, which was House of Pain Dershfall. Dershfall came away with the win, 90 to 68. Big win for him. House of Pain couldn't get out of his own way, couldn't get above 500, falls down to 2 and 3. Dershfall lives above 500, 3 and 2. Fraggle Wembley against Clone Centurions. Really, Centurions had all the early games. Wembley had most of the night games, so about 4 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock your guys' time. We all knew it was over. Centurions didn't score really anything in the early games. Really lucky to get 72 points. Wembley cracks the 100 mark again with 103. Led by Rivers, who is now the leading quarterback in fantasy. Then we have Asian Sensation against Get Some. Get Some took out Asian Sensation like everybody else has. He takes him out 76 to 54. And then GE Packer Killers gets that damn Serb, like I said, in the Bitch Slapper. Beat him up. GE Packer Killers 119, that damn Serb 50. GE Packer Killers only 2 and 3, but points scored. He's only behind Fraggle Wembley and Team Gabo. So he's third in the league in points, but he's down there in records. So don't look at his record when you're looking at Packer Killers, because he's going to give you a tough matchup. You're going to have to score high to take him out. I don't see anything changing. He's got a pretty strong squad. Week 6 coming up. Actually, I did a little something different this week. I had you guys choose the matchup of the week. We'll see if I actually listen to you guys or not. Most of you guys said Dershval versus Team Get Some. Someone actually voted for Clemson Centurions against That Damn Serb. I'm pretty much guessing that it was the German, because who would vote for that matchup? German. Didn't I write on there not to vote for your thing just because it was your matchup? You gotta listen. Come on now. No one thinks that Centurions versus That Damn Serb is the best matchup of the week. It just, no one thinks it. It's just not going to happen. And actually some fantasy news. Chris Johnson, questionable for next week. Heard a little bit. Maurice Jones-Drew, heard a little bit. Alex Smith, we have no idea what's going on with him. It's not a giant deal because he's not in many leagues. Ray Rice is still probable with his knee injury. Actually, a big one, I actually picked him up. I don't know how much playing time he is. I kind of did it to block most of you guys. Marshawn Lynch going to Seattle will be taking over the starter spot in Seattle. Justin Forsett actually did pretty good. As a fantasy guy, I have him too. Now I have Marshawn Lynch. I'll see who gets more carries, dump the other one. But I think that's actually going to be a big fantasy thing. Percy Harvin had a big breakout game. Brett Favre, God knows what's going to happen. Is the streak going to come out to the end? Come to an end? Who really knows? See what's on his mind. But he actually, despite all that, he actually had a pretty decent fantasy week in last week in week 5. Anyhow, I got to do this, guys. I'm sorry. Anyhow, we're going to get to the matchups. And, hold on, let me see if I can do this. Ooh, that's like a trampoline. That's pretty good. Anyhow, we're going to get to these matchups, and maybe your choice for game of the week. See you in the matchups.